Ever wondered how a document written over 200 years ago affects your life today? The U.S. Constitution, that old parchment penned by our founding fathers, is more than just a historical artifact. It's a living, breathing document that shapes our everyday lives in ways we might not even realize. This remarkable document forms the bedrock of our nation, influencing everything from our laws to our rights. It safeguards our freedom of speech, our right to bear arms, and our ability to live our lives as we see fit. It's the Constitution that ensures that no one, not even the president, is above the law. Every time you vote, express an opinion, or even enjoy a peaceful day at home, you're experiencing the Constitution in action. It's the quiet guardian, the unseen force that keeps our society balanced, fair, and free. In short, it's the Constitution that defines the very fabric of our nation. The Constitution starts with the Preamble, a statement of purpose. This brief introduction does more than just kick things off. It lays out the core objectives of the Constitution: to establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for common defense, promote general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty. It's a compass guiding the interpretation and application of the Constitution. It's a promise to every citizen of a fair, peaceful, and free society. The Preamble sets the stage for the Constitution, guiding its interpretation and application. Next, the 7 articles lay out the structure of our government. The first 3 articles are like the pillars of a grand edifice, establishing the 3 branches of our government: the legislative, the executive, and the judicial. They're the checks and balances, each one keeping the others in line. Article 1 gives Congress, our legislative branch, the power to make laws. It's our representatives and senators, folks, doing their duty for us. Article 2 sets up the executive branch, led by the president, responsible for enforcing those laws. Article 3 creates the judicial branch, the Supreme Court and other federal courts, interpreting the laws and keeping them fair. But we don't stop there. Article 4 defines the relationship between states and the federal government, while Articles 5 and 6 lay out the procedures for amending the Constitution and the supremacy of federal law. Lastly, Article 7 details the steps for ratification. The articles are the blueprint for our government, ensuring checks and balances. Then come the amendments, the Constitution's living parts. Like the heartbeats of our nation, the amendments pulse with the rhythm of change, embodying our society's evolution. They are the testament to the adaptability of the Constitution, allowing it to breathe and grow with time. The amendments are not mere add-ons. They are the pivotal chapters of our nation's story, expanding individual rights and ensuring the Constitution remains relevant. From the early amendments, which protect freedom of speech and the right to a fair trial, to the later ones, which abolished slavery and gave women the right to vote, each amendment is a stepping stone towards a more inclusive democracy. But the amendments are not just about the past, they are also about the future. They are the tools we use to fine-tune our Constitution, to make it resonate with the changing times. They are the avenues through which we can continue to perfect our union. The amendments allow the Constitution to evolve, reflecting our nation's growth and progress. Finally, the Supremacy Clause, the Constitution's ultimate authority. This powerful element of our Constitution places it above all other forms of law in the United States. It's the final word, the ultimate referee in our legal system. No state law, no local ordinance, no executive order can supersede it. It's like the North Star in the navigational chart of our nation's legal system. The Supremacy Clause ensures that the Constitution stands above all, guiding our nation's course. So, we've seen how each part of the Constitution plays a role in our lives. The Preamble, setting forth the Constitution's purpose, lays the groundwork for a more perfect union, ensuring justice, tranquility, and the blessings of liberty. The articles provide the blueprint of our government, outlining the structure and powers of the 3 branches: legislative, executive, and judicial. Then we have the amendments, the Constitution's way of adapting to societal changes and protecting our rights over time. They have granted us crucial liberties, from freedom of speech to the right to vote. Lastly, the Supremacy Clause, the ultimate authority, ensures that federal law takes precedence when state and federal laws conflict, maintaining a balanced system. All these elements intertwine to create a constitution that is as relevant today as it was over 2 centuries ago. In essence, the Constitution is not just a historical document. It's a living testament to our rights, our government, and our nation's enduring principles.